have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Warriors trail by 5. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seems.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love. At the 3 and the 4, Irving is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Mozgov in at the center. And he's good on the second. Cleveland leading by 4. Moment here now for an injury report. For an update on Stephen Curry's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Warriors' head athletic trainer gave me an update. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And Steve and Clark, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
No, Kevin, it's, guys, it's really too bad. Just a terribly unfortunate turn of events here.
Well, yeah, you hate to see that happen. And in the meantime, his team now has to compensate for the loss. Let's see how they step up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson is already an elite shooter, but he isn't done yet. He wants to be a complete off guard. He said, I'm trying to attack more. Everyone knows my jumper is the base of my game, but to be an all-star caliber player one day, I have to finish at the rim. I have to dunk more, show people I can jump. Guys?
He keeps adding layers to his game. Thank you, Doris. And the dunk by LeBron.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
Well, it's funny, back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. And it's Smith missing.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote-unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. He dishes it to Irving. Kicks it out to LeBron. And that one comes up a bit short. And some harsh criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision, or his comments after the 2011 finals.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. He misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. And to his credit, he's expressed regret about those things. Displaying a maturity we've always seen in him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that for the magnitude of his celebrity and his stature and the expectations, I don't know if we've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot, bright lights of stardom.
Iguodala outside. Passes it to Barnes. Barbosa kicks to Bogut. Just 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
So many accomplishments in LeBron's career, but one milestone he reached last year: 20,000 points, 5,000 assists, and 5,000 rebounds in his first 800 games played. That's incredible.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 9-point game. On the wing, it's Iguodala. He's got 10. Barnes passes to Barbosa. Golden State moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the three-point shot. Barbosa's got 4 points in the quarter. Those stats you listed for LeBron through his first 800 games might sound a bit arbitrary, but it puts him in the company of only one other player, the Big O, Oscar Robertson.
And, you know, it's not a coincidence, Kevin, that they are the lone members of that group. Both so dominant in every facet of the game from the moment their career started. Really a lot of similarities between those two outstanding all-time greats. Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot. Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook he still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Now here's Iguodala. A 3 from Barnes. Offensive rebound. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. They get it back. Warriors trail by 9. Lee with the ball. Now defended by Verajao. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 5 now. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
Here's Lee following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Barnes. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities and scoring some easy baskets.
Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. Connects in the foul line jumper. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
On the wing, Iguodala. He's covered by Irving. Fires the 3. Verajao comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Smith with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Shumpert dishes to Smith. Irving attacking, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. Irving kicks to Varejao. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
8 seconds of the shot clock. 8. Substitution.
And stolen by Barnes. Green, the pass to Livingston. In low to space. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Missed. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Cavaliers on top. They're up by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. It's Lee and Bogut inside. Harrison Barnes is out there with Livingston. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here is Livingston. Now the pass to Barnes. He feeds it to Livingston. The drive by Green. Clock at 4. Here's Lee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand, he's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so David Lee nails them both. And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate. He makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
Here's Mozgov. James, no good.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Barbosa kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Green. Barbosa against Shumpert. And that one's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now, here is Irving. Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. 24 points for LeBron.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Bogut with a screen on Irving. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Barnes dishes to Green. Here's Barbosa, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
The Cavs just never really built any consistency last year for long stretches, and you know, when that happens, it's hard to get wins away from home.
And that one misses. Cleveland, as you said, struggling on the road last year. Only 14 road wins. That's not going to cut it. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And he sinks the second. Well, a big part of the problem for Cleveland last year was talent on the roster, so you can assume things will be different. Clark on the road for him this season.
Things are going to be different in a lot of ways as long as LeBron is leading the way. And they'll be on the same page. He'll make sure of that. So look for a lot different outcomes in Cleveland.
Shot denied.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off. Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The kick out to Irving. Second shot opportunity. Bullseye. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, when Harrison Barnes first stepped onto the scene, it was in the middle of the Warriors' 2013 playoff run. But he didn't exactly build upon that streak as people were hoping for last year. The playing time just wasn't there.
And I remember that run for Barnes. He would play as a stretch 4 and looked unguardable at times in their series against the Nuggets and then the Spurs. Definitely was hoping for more of that this past season.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, for Barnes, it was an awkward place for him to be in. They brought in Iguodala, and he was moved to the bench. A lot of people thought that that'd be a boon for him. That is, he would be more focused on the offensive side of things with that second unit in particular and could really thrive.
Yeah, and the change in role and adjusting to being the first option with the second unit, I think was overwhelming for him. And you know, I think you have to remember Barnes is still a very young player, a lot of room for growth, very talented, very skilled, and he's going to get a lot better.
Now here's LeBron. Steps back and shoots, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
Warriors trail by 8. Here is Livingston. Kicks it to Green. Feeds to Iguodala. The drive by Green. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now, here is Irving. And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Livingston passes to Barnes. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Lee's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
Here's LeBron.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 8. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. .41 left in the fourth quarter. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Here is Livingston. Back to Bogut. Taken away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Love's running. The dish to Irving. Launches a three. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. And now it's an 11-point Cavalier lead. Golden State running out of time. Pass to Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
James. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for LeBron James. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 33 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, it looks like he's in for a big night.
Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Green. Then for the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And both free throws, good for James.
You think of the Warriors as a really strong team, and they are, but this might surprise you a bit. They had trouble with teams in the East. Lost to some of those teams in the Eastern Conference you would have expected them to beat last year.
Barbosa's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And Shumpert kicks to Dellavedova. LeBron is doubled. James, left side. Gets it to go from 8 feet. James has got 37.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Pulls it up. And it's Barbosa again missing. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, after a first half that looked like it could go either way, what was the difference maker down the stretch in this game?
Well, defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know if we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.